See, now it's not tripping. All right, so I'm drawing this tree on this land. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're back. If that means anything, man, that was a good conversation that I was having. Sucks. Well, we'll start off somewhere else. So I have this tree that I'm trying to establish on this container because this container is empty now. It has no purpose. So I'm going to make sure at the end of the day that it has a purpose. And this is part of this purpose right here. So we got this big jug of purpose. Got some fish on it too. See these tiny fish? They have purpose now. Whoop, it's upside down. Whoop, purpose. So we're going to get that like this. And welcome. Welcome to those who are here today because tomorrow's different. Tomorrow will be tomorrow will be so different. The most different part of your day ever. And if you're listening to this, oof, you have something in store, something that is awakening, something that is drawn. I have to remember to make titles for these too. But we're outside and it's raining and yeah, I think they made sure it was going to rain the last couple of days. Even though it's that type of season, they really did make sure it was raining. They were skywriting. Yeah, they were they were talking to the clouds to make it rain. I saw them all day yesterday, and I didn't even see any of those planes that were up there. We won't see a single one of those planes. But it's raining something crazy right now. Yeah, that sucks. But moving on, moving, moving on. Okay. So we're just gonna continue drawing this tree that has some type of leafage, some type of leafage. And like I usually do this, and I make them pretty short because nobody wants to sit and watch nobody draw. Nobody wants to sit. Well, I mean, I take that back. There's some exciting people who do some exciting things in drawing, but you got to build that momentum. You have to get that. You have to get that initial boost to become just that exciting, that that character, because that's what everybody wants to watch. Some type of character, and it's really difficult to see because the sun's not up. But I think at this point I'm drawing this upside down. I didn't even realize that this thing is super upside down. But that's the way that I'm having it look. It's gonna be upside down. So even if it's like standing on the cap, it'll look right. And that's art. That's the way I see it. That is the way that I see it going. So I'm just making these dots, trying not to get ink all over my hand. And I'm actually just trying to get better at communicating too. I think I've done a really good job at communicating with others in real life. And I think that's pretty much progress at this point. Yeah, that's progress. That was such progress. Such progress. Oof. And yesterday, which is really interesting, I met another YouTuber and I thought that was the most amazing thing. The fact that I ran into somebody in my everyday who's a YouTuber for real just made me happy. I went home, I thought about it, talked about it. I even watched his videos because he's a rapper and he's actually pretty successful too. He's actually pretty successful. So that was a part of my day yesterday. And today I talked to somebody who's pretty successful in her field as well. So that's pretty cool. So you know what that means? That success is out there for anybody who's reaching for it. And that's 100%. Like whoever you are, wherever you're trying to get to, I promise you, stay accurate and just let people know what you're doing. Because that's what they want to do. They want to be a part of whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's for short periods of time. They're like, you know what? I can offer you my time for a little bit of your time, a little bit of your character energy, because that's what we all are. We're all characters in this race for something, and usually we get there. Just depends on how long it takes us to get there as well. Sometimes you gotta drive, sometimes you gotta fly, sometimes there's rules to this because it's just the games. It's a plethora of games. What's up, Johnny? If you do blue liquid, that can be the sky. Well, yeah, I actually could. I actually could do blue liquid. I thought about that too, on how I can get it to be more attractive to the eye. I would just have to figure out what type of blue liquid that would stay in there so it doesn't get like moldy and stuff. But this is pretty much it. Like this is like the crown of it because I want it to look like. Oof, you're gone already. I want it to look like this. This is there's water in it too. See, even if there's a little bit of water, it does weird stuff. So, but this is all sand, and yeah. But I'll get there. Please stop touching that. Got it. All right, so that's pretty much finished. This so we're just gonna have to. I'm gonna do something on this bottom part. So I usually do some type of fish or some type of organism, some type of creature, because why not? Why not? But anyway, so as you're delving into whatever it is that you claim that you're here for, because we all have a purpose here on this planet, and that's why we're all here. Your mommies and your daddies designed this just for you because whatever they did or whatever they're doing in their life, they want you as well to experience it. And that's why they brought your little self here to this planet. So, whatever that purpose is, you can change it. Just remember, all of those changes makes makes whatever you're adding to makes it a lot more difficult to hit that mark. But if you know what it is and you go straight for it, like I did, like I'm a fashion designer. I've been like that. I've been a designer my whole life. Even as a kid, I designed toys and I designed clothes. I've done all of that stuff to reach this goal because I already knew what I was capable of, right? Like I knew what I was capable of when I started out as a kid. So that made it a, a hefty amount of time that I didn't have to spend doing wasteful stuff, which is cool. And that's the point of everybody because that's what we're all trying to get to. Every day we go work, we go play, we go take people places, we go do things that are just, a part of that imagination. Because that's what this is. This is all just a dream. So whatever it takes you, wherever it takes you, that's what you're pretty much designing. So the part of it is just not to spend too much time doing things that you don't enjoy. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all get up and go to work and they organize your life, no, you got to be here because we need this time. And so the rain is starting as well. It's starting up heavy right now. And to find those purposes, you just ask other people who've already done it because that is how the world is played. It's just, an organized, because it's not chaos. There's no chaos. It's all organized. Somebody organized every single day for it to look just like this. So I like that. Oh no, I got ink on my fingers. And yep, that's what it's supposed to look like. So, all right, I'm just gonna draw some more type of tree stuff because I like trees. Trees are good. Trees are perfect. And yeah, I guess I'm getting too far into the hole of the rabbit, and nobody cares about stuff like that. I realized that nobody cares about the reality. They just want to do fun stuff. They just want to see amazing stuff that other people do. Like the one guy, he was. Oh, there's so many people. There's so many people I've watched throughout the days. They do stuff, and they only figured out how to do it because, you stumble upon something that makes sense. So you're like, wait, let me record this because everybody should see this. If I'm doing this, everybody should be able to see it. And that should be watched and recorded. But you gotta remember, this is a point of time, and much of this stuff, it doesn't go that far. I mean, you can get likes and people to subscribe and stuff like that, which is cool. But really, is it more fulfilling to actually do the action or to search for something that's not there? I'd rather just do the action. Whatever the action is going to like be the outcome of it, then that's what it's going to be. I don't really look forward to, you know, I just know that if I do this, this is a part of my day and I don't have any regrets about it. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have tons of regrets. I regret not doing this. I regret not being a part of this. I regret. But in an instance, it's just words, and those words are spells. So just uh, just remember that you create what you see, and even this, like me, like you can see me now. This is something that I helped you be able to see because it could be blurry, could be foggy, it could be the back of my head, and all types of stuff. So this is it's like balloons or something, but they're trees. They're just trees on both sides. You said maybe use the color mold able clay. Put the clay inside the container. You'd have to describe that one because I'm very unfamiliar about putting clay inside this container. I've never done anything like that before, so but I'm listening though. If you have those type of recommendations, that'd be cool. Because somebody recommended that I put colored sand in there, like dye the sand a different color, and I tried it and it didn't work. Sand is rocks, so it's hard to dye the color or change the color of the rock because it is what it is. Yeah. So it just made everything like it just made the liquid blue. Whatever. Yeah, it didn't make the rocks, which I understand. And trial and error. It's trial and error. So this is gonna be cool. I can't wait to put sand in it though, because it looks like it's already got some oof to it. So, but that's what That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna draw this animal at the bottom, and we're gonna call it there. Let me see. It's already been 30 minutes that I've been drawing, because the first one was like glitchy or something, and it didn't really come out. Like the video was terrible. I don't know what was happening, but I'm just gonna draw like a small something of something on the bottom of this, because see, it's like right there, like the kinetic sand type of stuff. Oh, kinetic sand. You know what? That's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna look into that. Hold on. I'm gonna look kinetic sand up right now for sure. Because that's a good idea. I didn't think about it like that. That could be a good purpose for it. And yeah, that could be, appealing to the eye. Kinetic, kinetic sand. Okay, I can buy buckets of it from the store. Okay, they got blue sand. Hold on, hold on. Now it has my attention. Okay. Dang, that's on blue sand. Like this, like that. Kinetic, right? Right? 2 pounds of blue kinetic sand. But then I'm like, dang, it's a lot of sand. 2 pounds is a lot. I could do this though. Like $10 for it. I got you. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some kinetic sand. I'm gonna do that. I gotta get something else to help cover the stickiness to this, because I realize that it's just tearing the ink off if I don't protect it in some type of way. Um, even though this is like just recycled material, I just kind of want it to last a little bit longer instead of going into the trash, and then, you know, it served one purpose, which it can serve more. I know. So I appreciate that, Johnny. I appreciate that. That makes sense. I appreciate that. Shout out to Johnny making some good calls. And I got this little tiny whale of a fish at the bottom. You make them too. There are you can make them too because there's recipes. Okay. Yeah, I've never made that before, but that could be a good video too. Something that somebody can learn from as well. I appreciate that for sure. And my phone died. Oof. You know what? It's probably just not a camera day today. But I'm gonna really try to finish this bottle up. It's interesting I say it like that too. I'm gonna finish bottle up. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I have to finish this tiny fish that I started and be done. I think it's a fish. It looks like some type of fish. It's really wait, is it? Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah. All right. I mean, it looks like Looks like a fish. I don't know if it sounds like a fish. Does anybody know what fish sound like? What a day. What a day. So I am just gonna keep it moving because obviously this is not somewhere I'm supposed to be today if it keeps pushing me off. So, but this is how far I got. And it's like a playground for trees or something. But then I got the little tiny fish up there. Can you see that little tiny bitty fish? Hmm. All right, I'm gonna draw one more tiny fish, and then we're just gonna keep it moving, cause we like to move. You feel me? And those of you who just started watching, those of you who even gotten this far, those of you who even just clicked on it, I really appreciate it. And only because this is a part of your day. Haha. I appreciate that. And I hope you got some value. Hoping to watch something happen, get something out of it. Because I have your time now, and you can't get that back. So, yeah, every time you click on it, it tells me that I have your time. YouTube's like, do you know we just took their time? Actually, precious time. I mean, I appreciate money too. I appreciate like the support. I appreciate all of that because in some sense it makes a difference. So there's a tiny fish there. Yeah, it's like a tiny fish. And I drew two of them. So if you look through the container, you can see both of them at the same time. Does that make sense? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna draw two more fish and then we'll end it. Because this live stream has been different. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's the fact that my phone is like on some other, because it just died out of nowhere. So that can only mean that, oh, that can mean a lot of stuff actually. So, but I'm cool with it. I'm just gonna continue to make some of these little fish, and that's it. That is really it. And the other person that said to go get some kinetic, which is interesting because now I'm gonna go do something that you have created a space for. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna go get some kinetic sand and I'm gonna toss that in these containers because I don't have any more pool sand. That's what I've been using is pool sand. I have it, but I don't wanna put more of it in until I'm certain that these are going to they're going to be sold at some point. So, but you got to make sure you have all your ducks in a row because if not, you'll be going back searching for stuff. And that's trouble. That's absolute trouble. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm just drawing on this container and it's going to turn out really nice. I mean, I use my containers. Um, I use them as just gifts. And whatever you do with it at that point, I hope it's worth it. So I'm just gonna draw one more fish, and I'm gonna throw it into the ocean. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that. No, that would be Be chaotic. That would be backwards. That would be so backwards. But here comes another fish. And yep, that's a fish. Somebody I saw on somebody's page. I don't know. That was on Instagram. I was on Instagram and I saw somebody had caught like a redfish, and I've never seen a fish like that ever in my life. And it was like it must have been like I don't know, maybe at least 30 pounds, maybe like 25. It was a big fish. It was a really big fish. So shout out to you. It must have been a cool experience. People were always taking pictures and stuff, and everybody's all smiling, and everybody was having a good time. So shout out to you. That's worth viewing. Yeah. So I think I'm done. Just gonna make some more of these dots that make sense. Oh, and the rain is slowly stopping. That's cool. Yep, it's slowly stopping. So whatever this little brush of storm is, it's done. But then again, it could come back because that is weather, right? That is man's creative way of making weather. Rain for a little bit or rain a whole lot. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we do live in a world where things like this do happen, and sometimes it's not man's doing. It's the nature of it all. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I'm done. That's what I've done. I've drawn a couple pieces of fish. So as you turn it, you can see it, right? And then it has like trees on the top. And then it has like these little, I don't know what these are. I don't know, but it'll look good once I put sand in it. And I'm gonna put Perky's Pocket up here because this is finished. I have a nice little tiny spot right here that I'm gonna draw Perky's Pocket, and that is all. That is all I have for today. It took me 3 freaking live videos to do this, which is so weird, but I understand sometimes. It takes a lot more to be a producer. So, gotta produce something, and it looks weird, but today is April. I think it's the 20. Oh, it's the 24th. We got here. Let's go. Yo, shout out to those who got here today. For real, for real. You made it. Should be proud of yourself. You made it. Today is the 24th of April. And it is 2027. Let's go. Something about that just reminds me that it's gonna be a great year. So that is finished. That is so finished. So I did some fish. Yo, there it is right there. Can you see it? It's like it's upside down, but there's like tiny fish in there, and there's like trees. They kind of look like balloons, but they're upside down. So once you turn it right side up, it's like, wait, is it upside down or is it right side? So, dang, I've been streaming for a half an hour already. Dang. Okay, not a problem. But yeah, we got it. We're here, and Perky's Pocket. See it? See a little Perkies up there? So it should look like, oof, it should look like this when I'm done. I'm gonna go get this kinetic sand this guy recommended because he was like, maybe it'll look a little better. Sure, I guess it'll look a little better if I put blue sand in it. So I got some little fish on this one, and yeah, this was fun too. And I gotta get something else as well to make sure it's not sticky anymore. This is really tacky, but this has been fun though. And make sure you subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you like the video. Make sure that you come back for more because I try to record. I really try to record every single day on the channel. I mean, it'll be something. It'll be something that I'm doing part of my day to grow, to progress, and provide some content. So maybe I'll be on later to play some games or whatever. Maybe you might recommend something else as well that might be healthy. I'll say it just like that. Because if you're watching somebody, you're probably not doing something for yourself. So yeah, yeah. So I'll see you in the next one.